know it's been a while, but hey, welcome back to my channel. Today I'm gonna just talk about some ways to make new friends in a new city, especially if you don't know anybody when you move. So just stay tuned.
Good morning. Time to get up. These glasses, jacket, and sweats, baby girl, that's a get up.
Alright, so I moved to Austin, Texas like a year and a half ago. Yeah, it's been like a year and a half. So, and I've done really well with making friends and meeting new people and just having a good old time. So, I want to give you some tips on how I did that and how you can accomplish that as well and have a great experience when moving to a new city. So, to me, the number one thing is knowing things about yourself. How well do you know yourself? If you don't know yourself well, it's going to be kind of hard to make the connections that you need and the connections that will be exciting to your life. So sit down and really think and see how well do you know yourself. As far as, are you an introvert, are you an extrovert, what do you really like to do, stuff like that. Like, what do you know about yourself? What's your pitch for yourself? How would you describe yourself? So I know it's not a job interview, but you gotta kind of be intentional about it when meet new people. So knowing yourself and knowing things about yourself really can help a lot and help you to weed some things. Number two, I would say, what are your intentions? Do you want to just hang out, have a good time, meet people, just enjoy the weekends, or do you actually want meaningful connections, or do you want a bestie? That's something you should think about when you're trying to build community and meet new people, because if you just want to hang out, you're gonna look for just a good time, nothing too deep, and that's that. So be intentional, y'all. Be intentional. The third thing is, do you have hobbies? Sit down and think about what your hobbies are. What do you like to do? And it can also help you to navigate social circles and just people in general, because I know me, I like DIY projects, so I try to plan meetups and stuff like that based around working with your hands, doing DIY projects, learning things. Like tomorrow I'm going to a succulent arrangement class I planned for some friends or whatever. Kind of planned it by just like, threw the idea out there, I guess you could say. Kind of coordinated a little bit. And just because I like doing DIY projects, so other people that's going to show up like doing DIY projects too, and we connect that way and have a good time. And I also coordinated a candle making class. Like, when was this? It was like, no, that had to be like February. I think that was in February or either March, something like that. But I had a good time because, hey, I love DIY projects. And also, next month, this girl I'm cool with, she's going to do a meetup too for like upstairs circus where you do DIY projects and they have a bar and stuff like that. So, yeah. Figure out what your hobbies are. So, I know those are mine. And I also like being outside a little bit too. So, I'll probably do some outside things here and there this summer, but we'll see. On Facebook groups, and this goes back to what I was saying about you knowing what your hobbies are and knowing what you like to do, and it also goes further back to my very first point is knowing yourself and knowing what you like. So all these things build upon each other. And join Facebook groups that align with what you want and the type of community that you want to build. Like, if you want to be around other black mothers, join a group in your city for black mothers. If you want to be around other black women, find a group for black women. If you want a group for people that like to hike, find a hiking group. If you like a group for people that like to cook, they do have cooking groups. They have language clubs. They have so many things that you can do to meet people and stuff. If you like a particular sport or a particular game or something too, y'all, I'm telling you, it's a group for everything out there. So it's just up to you to reach out and see what's what with it. So yeah, join those Facebook groups that align with the things that you like to do in the community that you want to be. Tip number 5 is Bumble. It's an app. Some people use Bumble to meet friends. I've never personally used Bumble, but I've know some people that have actually met some really good friends from Bumble. Because on Bumble, you also do it for dating too, but some people do it the friend option where you're trying to find a friend. So check out Bumble, but be safe. Be safe. I would suggest doing like a FaceTime or something like that before you meet up with a person to make sure they not catfishing you, and let somebody know where you're going. So if you're gonna use an app to meet people, especially if it's just a one-on-one visit, not in a group, I would suggest definitely being safe and diligent when it comes to that. The Meetup app. So the Meetup app is a good way to meet up with people who have your same interests when it comes to most things you wouldn't even think about. Like, they have meetups for people who like planners. Like, you know, it's little things like that. So Meetup is very specific. It's like for people who want to play chess, people who like board games. Like, it's so many things you can do. And that's also a really good way to meet people, are game nights or going to bars that have games. That's really cool, because I know here in Austin we have a place that's I can't remember the name of the place right now, but it's like a tavern. So they have like food and stuff, and they have like a laundry list of board games and stuff that people can come and play. It's a really cool place, and I think that's a good way to meet people, or either just find some people that's probably meeting up there or whatever. So yeah, try the Meetup app, y'all, so you can meet people that have your same interests, no matter how quirky you might think it is. Just like what you like. My next thing is joining a church young adult group, or just some churches have groups that do other things on weekend, like go walking or, you know, stuff like that. But that also is a good way to meet people, is joining a church and joining a young adult group. So that's another way I did get a chance to meet some people. So it can help you form the community that you want, if that's the route that you want to take. So yeah, find a church that you're happy with and join a youth group. And if you're happy with it, go for it, because you can meet some lifelong friends. Another thing, are there any people in your city that are from the same hometown as you or the home state? Y'all can link up and get to know each other a little more in this phase of life. And also, are they sociable? Do they have friends there? How long they've been there? There's a lot of things to take into consideration, because you all can kind of join forces and help form community that that's suitable for you both, if that's what you want to do. And you can kind of navigate this new city together and find fun things to do. So yeah, because I know I met some more people from Mississippi here, but the main person I met was my friend Karen. Hey girl, hey. And that's how I end up meeting the people that I'm in the church young adults life group with and stuff like that. So thanks, girl, because we be having a good old time on Fridays. Yeah, so try to link up with people that's from where you from, or from the same state as you, that's in that city, because it can really open some doors for you. Apps are your friend, like the different event apps. I'm not gonna talk about like social media apps like Instagram, Twitter, stuff like that. I'm gonna get into some apps that really do have actual events. If you don't mind going places by yourself and meeting someone there, or either you just want to plan something, you got a friend, y'all want to do your thing, I'm gonna give you some apps that are really good, and you all can meet other people there as well. Eventbrite is the first one. That's the easiest one. They have so many different types of events. You can even filter out the events depending on what your interest is and stuff like that, like music, art, festivals. They have so many different things on Eventbrite in your city, and I would suggest following different entertainment groups or event coordinators and stuff like that on the Eventbrite. So when they plan things, you get a notification saying, hey, this person just added this event, and da 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 da. You can go ahead and buy your ticket and know what's what, and plan ahead and meet people. And also, sometimes those event coordinators or people who host events are very friendly and nice, that can help you connect you to more people at the event, introduce you to people and stuff like that. Just go enjoy yourself, have a good time. Next app that I suggest is So Far Events. So Far mainly do like music events, like little miniature concerts, and they're always at these like secret locations. They pretty much will tell you what a location is ahead of time. They'll like describe the venue. They'll tell you the location, but not much about the venue. They'll give you like, oh, this is outside, it's very cozy, or it's modern, you know, stuff like that. So far is a good event app or website to use. This next one is probably one of my favorites, which is Fever. Fever has some amazing events, like the candlelight event. They had events they have. I went to the R&B candlelight event. So pretty much it's a band playing different R&B songs, and it's dark in there, but it's nothing but candles. But y'all, it's just a very nice, relaxing event. Like, I love the Fever app, and they even have like this circus soiree type of event. They have these different art events. I want to go to some of their art events, but I always miss them, and I should have went when some of the event showings were here. But I'll probably pick back on it, you know, get back on there during this summer and see, because I already got like so much planned out for June, so it'll probably be like July, August before I get to add anything else on my plate, y'all, because I really do be outside. The next thing I would tell you to do is Nudge. It's called the Nudge. It is amazing. Like, I love Nudge. Like, they'll send you certain stuff like during the day, but like, hey, do you like the brunch, or do you want a place that has this, or do you like bars with scenic views? Like, it's amazing. I love Nudge, and Nudge is easy because they send you a text. So even if you forget something, you can always go back through your text messages and find it, because Nudge send you different things that you probably don't even know in the city, especially like new food places, new bars, like just some really good, beautiful things, and also some really good nature trails if you like to hike. Alright, so those are all the things that I have. If you have any questions, drop them down below in the comments. If you have any comments, just comment. If you have any more tips, just let me know, because the more the merrier. And I'm so glad y'all stopped by. So glad you watched. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment, and tap the notification bell so you can know every time me, your girl, the Curl Maverick, uploads a new video. And yeah, I'm holla at y'all later. Peace.